Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome inside the Luke Urban Fieldhouse for Southeast Conference Girls Basketball. Tonight, the Brockton Boxers visiting the Durfee Lady Hilltoppers to start 2020. Evan Massoud with you on Fred TV. Thanks for tuning in for the broadcast. One of the things that you'll notice right out of the gate here is that with conference games, much like some of the new football rules, the state of Massachusetts has adapted rules here this year, and one of the last states to do it. But for conference games, you will have 3 officials on the basketball court, normally only for playoffs. But tonight, being a conference game, 3 officials out on the court. So extra set of eyes. We'll see if that helps or hurts. It should help. Usually does. Needless to say, we are in the new year. We're excited to kick off the new year with Brockton and Durfee, and we appreciate our viewers always sticking with us on Fred TV, and we look forward to bringing you more great action here in 2020 as we continue the school year. So we hope you all had a great holiday. I know I did. Hilltoppers get a turnover to start it. Durfee coming in at a real tough 0-6, not where the Lady Hilltoppers want to be here a quarter of the way through the season. And tonight going to be a really tall task against Brockton, 4-1 coming into play. Fouled on the way to the basket is Catherine Callahan, one of the Durfee 5 starters. She and her other 4 starters are as followed: number 12, O'Shea Sterling; number 22, Landry Karen; number 1, Jada Holly; and number 32, Cameron Lewis. The foul is on Elizabeth Williams, one of the captains for the Boxers. So they're first, coming just 28 seconds into the game, and the first free throw misses for Callahan. Coach Marcel Smith telling me just pregame that, he said, my starters, you may notice a little different lineup here. This is not his usual starting 5. He's without 4 starters for today's game. So we'll see if that has an impact. It most likely will on the Lady Hilltoppers tonight. Brockton won the JV match handily. In fact, up until the final 2 minutes of the half, they held the Lady Hilltoppers 0-4 from the field in that second half. So that was really a testament to how well Brockton's JV team played after the halftime break. To the basket, layup is good from Holly, and that'll open the scoring here. The Brockton Boxers, led by head coach Morgan Thatcher, as I said, come in with 4 wins, just the 1 loss. It was on the road. Sterling can't put it up. Jump ball coming, and while we have that quick break in the action here, run down the 5 starters for the Boxers. It is Captain Elizabeth Williams, number 3. Number 10, Angelina Fernandez. Number 11, Neilani Montero. Number 22, Alexandra Williams. And Captain number 35, Rebecca Tanis. Passing to Holly. Around the horn they go. Now underneath to Sterling. Loses the ball. Diving for it in the corner. Williams comes up with it. And now Fernandez passing it to Alexandra Williams. Holly collides with her. They lose the ball. It's scooped up by Karen, who then loses it on the other side on her way to the basket. Double dribble, and we'll see the Hilltoppers take back over. Three ball is good from the far side. Holly didn't even really jump, almost all arm strength on that 3-pointer. And Durfee with the 5-0 lead 2 minutes in. Passing wide open, and an easy jumper from this near side for Tanis, and Brockton's on the board. Bad pass. Holly was the intended receiver, if you will. Kind of coin a football phrase there. Williams to the basket for 2. And Callahan was looking to pass to Holly as she kind of made her way into the paint, and Holly was not looking for it and got cut off. Ball is stolen. And a travel. Those plays are always so tough when you're down on the court because you can't move. Any slightest movement will be a travel. That one blocked, so Sterling could not put it up. Another 2 points for Alexandra Williams, and it's a 6-0 Brockton run over the last 60 seconds. So Durfee started 5-0 at the 6-minute mark. And now just 60 seconds later, Brockton takes the 6-5 lead. Callahan wanted to put up a three, has to settle for the jumper, but it gives Durfee the lead back. And just like that, a quick timeout. Coach Smith of the Hilltoppers calling timeout here at 4:43 in the first quarter. Well, we got to see the Lady Hilltoppers once already this season. That was before the holidays. It was back on Friday, December 13th, when the Lady Hilltoppers hosted Somerville. It was a 51-42 loss. And that was the season opening game for Durfee. And one of the players that really had a fantastic game was Cameron Lewis. Number 32. Lewis in that game ended up with 15 points. Really was great underneath. I do want to correct, I was looking at in the scorebook here, I have the wrong number, you know, when you're rushing to put names in here, so apologize for the error. I actually mixed up Sterling and Lewis here the first couple minutes, so Sterling is wearing 12 and Lewis wearing number 32. Just for you at home. Callahan passing to Holly, now across to Lewis. Had it blocked. That's the second time that's happened, and she's been going one-on-one with Tanis. Good pass down low. Oh, does not go in, and it's Karen who comes away with it. And it'll be Brockton's second foul. Fernandez picking up her first. Deslin Thorn checking into the game as Holly takes a seat. Oh, right back into the hands of Thorn after it was blocked. Brockton's third foul, this one on Montero, her first, and 2 shots for Deslin, who just came into the game. That one skips off. Second one good, small sample size, but with that one, Durfee 1 for 4 at the line here in the first quarter. And that makes it an 8-6 game. Lewis takes it away, bad pass, and a travel. Passing to the far side, trying to bank it in was Montero, could not. Good defense from Karen. Had the pass batted away. 3 from the corner is no good, short. And a one-on-one here. Callahan trying to scoop it up, cannot. That one might have been tipped as well. That one good. So Tanis gets the reprieve, her second basket, and we're tied at 8. Jump ball. Oh, great pass underneath to Fernandez. Gives Brockton the lead back. It's 10-8. She was wide open, just sitting there waiting. Malia McCants, number 33 there, just into the game as well. Tanis has tipped away. Good hustle from Callahan to get there. It'll force the inbound. Evna Silva Ferreira checking in for Brockton, as well as Kianari King. Coach Thatcher getting some of the bench into the game. That one, Jada Holly stealing the inbounding pass, but taking it back for Brockton is Alexandra Williams. She loses it, gets it back. Really quick and smothering defense for the Hilltoppers. Tipped again, and Durfee has it 3-on-2. Holly to the basket, hits the glass. Hit the bottom of the glass, in fact. Hilltoppers almost had too many players on the court. You heard Coach Smith yelling for Malia to come off. That ball tipped, taken by Montero. Handed it off to King. King to the basket, and Durfee will pick up their first foul at an inopportune time. Foul is on McCants. So 2 shots coming here for King. And the first one is short. Second one good, and Brockton's up by 3. Taken back by Thorne when it had been stolen again by Brockton. Another bad pass. Seeing a lot of turnovers from both sides. And a travel called. Will give Durfee the ball back with 34.9 seconds. And the Hilltoppers going to use their second timeout. Second timeout of the quarter. 11-8 the score. Brockton was down 8-6. So they scored the last 5 in a low-scoring first quarter. Callahan with the pass to McCants. McCants wants a 3. It was tipped right to the hands of Ferreira. And Brockton looking to take the last shot. No, they lose it as well. Credit Callahan for sticking the hands in there. Holly to the basket, does not go. 8.1 on the clock here in the first. McCants with the 3 ball, it misses. 3 seconds, Durfee will have it at 2.6. Gonna have to be a really quick shot here. Holly lets it fly off the back of the rim and no good after 8 minutes here. A 1-possession game, Brockton with the 11-8 advantage. Not a sharp quarter for either side. Way too many turnovers. Ball possession, so important. Every trip down the court that you give up, wasted points. Points that you could have had. We'll see which side can correct that, because again, not a sharp quarter for either side. Leading scorer through the first quarter, Jada Holly. She has 5 points. And in a close second, we have Alexandra Williams and Rebecca Tanis for the Boxers with 4 apiece. Durfee starts with possession here. Lewis working around the arc, gets it back out to Callahan. Callahan to Karen, and she is fouled on her way to the basket. It'll be the 4th for Brockton. And the first on Evna Ferreira. 2 shots for Karen. First one made. Just a little short, but got the favorable bounce. Second one, good as well. 2 for 2 at the line for Karen, and it's a 1-point game. Wide open in the corner. Wow, I thought she was going to, I thought King was going to put up a three. Instead, just a pass through the hands to Ferreira. Jumper at the line for King, and a couple bounces and it falls. 13-10. Out of bounds as Malaysia Dingle had stolen it, but she kept the ball in bounds, but the feet took her outside. Too much momentum toward the stands here. And Durfee will inbound. So again, really, I mean, at this point, you credit the defense. Both teams been quick to the ball, getting the hands up, getting the hands in there to try to steal it, swat it away, block a shot. We've seen a number of those. That's a hard 2 points right there for Lewis. Well done. Almost behind the glass by the time she let that one go. And a foul. That'll be on Lewis. Durfee's second. First on Lewis. Up the ladder is Williams to get that inbounding pass. Callahan tried to block it, could not. The height advantage for Brockton. Almost thrown away. King there for the rebound. Karen couldn't get there quick enough. That time she and Lewis and Holly all went up for it, really boxed out well. Callahan loses the ball, out of play it goes, and again, the way that one took a misdirection, I think the hand from Williams might have gotten in there. So really tough defense early in this one. Couple that with some missed shots and you got yourself a low-scoring first half. That one doesn't go. Taken away, and a jump ball as Lewis goes down. She and King getting tied up for the second time. Tanis tried to put that up twice, could not. Second time it was taken away. And the jump ball goes Durfee's way this time. Seen a number of those as well. Good pass to Lewis, and Lewis can't hang on to it. Rolled right off the fingers. Tanis, nice job underneath, waiting for it. She's got 6 points. And it's back up to a 3-point lead. Callahan spinning in the paint, flips it up. Two chances for Tanis again, can't get it to go. Now Tanis going to take a seat. Will not inbound the ball as Angelina Fernandez comes back in. Williams gets the inbound pass. Taken away by Holly. Wow, she really, Williams had a great pass there. Oh, look at that block from Elizabeth Williams. High inbounding pass to Holly. To the corner and in and out of the hands. Butterfingers tonight for both sides. I can't remember the last time I've seen so many passes just skip right off the fingertips. We should check the air pressure of that ball. Yeah, I went there. All right. Hey, keeping it light, All right, 4:35 on the clock. As that stoppage was a foul on Sterling for the Hilltoppers, their third, as King got tripped up. Williams to Williams. Underneath to King, can't get it to go. And it falls to number 30, who I do apologize is not on our roster. Look at that, another prime example of what I was talking about, the defense. King just literally going in and punching at the ball, and it came right out, forcing a jump ball. And in this case, Brockton gets it. Durfee had the last one. Oh, great effort there by number 30 to keep that ball in play. Foul. Basket counts. The foul is on Jada Holly, her first. Second chance is good. Put in by Montero. And 19-12 the score, so it just went from a 3-point game to a 7-point game. The Boxers ahead. Lewis loses the ball. Montero, the pass to Williams. And it's a 9-point game. 8 straight points for Brockton to open it up here. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. That ball is tipped. Durfee's 5th foul, really racking them up here in the second quarter. It's the second for Cameron Lewis. Both have come in this quarter. Travel called. Lewis gets the feed in the paint, triple teamed. Oh, it spins off the rim. Had the open shot. Big pass down the court to Montero. Hits the bottom of the basket, gets a second try. Third try now, trying to pass it off to Fernandez. Kept in play by Williams, incredibly. Now back to Montero it goes after all that. And she's gonna get, no, it falls off the back. Unbelievable. Fernandez ends up getting the points. So number 30 there for Brockton, Abby Cherry. Thank you to David Montero sitting with me here at the table in between here, as he and Nathan will be switching off camera. So thank you, David. Number 30, Abby Cherry. And a timeout called on the court. So 1:50 to play here in this first half. Hilltoppers with just one from the field here in the second quarter. And that was a basket from Cameron Lewis. 23-12 the score. And more importantly, looking up and down the book here, 6 different Lady Boxers with points here in the second quarter. So that means that they're spreading it out and they're getting production now up and down the lineup, which will make it even more challenging for Durfee, who's struggling offensively this season. Lewis can't get that one to go. Rebound to Williams. Ball comes loose, goes through Lewis's legs, and it's picked up by the Hilltoppers, taken back as we're under 90 seconds. Holly lets it fly. McCants is going to get called on a foul here. It'll be Durfee's 6th foul. It'll be her 2nd in limited time. Little jumper from Cherry, no good. A jump ball is called. We are just under 60 seconds here in the first half. Waiting for the inbound pass from Landry Karen. That one goes. Holly with the basket. 7 points for her. And that finally stops that 8-0 run that the Boxers have been on for at least half this quarter. Long time in between baskets. And Durfee's 7th foul. Oh, excuse me, it's going to be a turnover here. All right, about 0.2 of a second, the difference between the play clock, or the shot clock and the game clock, and now a travel called. Oh, there was some contact there too. That could have been a foul on some days as well. But definitely move the feet, so definitely a travel regardless. The question is was the contact before the travel? 3 ball, no good, well off the mark and long. The jumper on the other side, though, from Dingle is good. The 7th different Boxer with a basket here in the second quarter. And with 3 seconds, Holly contacted. That's a foul. No call. And the Hilltoppers go into the locker room at the half, down by 11. Halftime score, 25-14. Offensively, Hilltoppers got to make the most of their opportunities with the ball. Too many turnovers. Brockton's had a lot as well, but when they've been able to make some shots when they get the open looks. That's kind of been the difference here in this first half. All right, we're going to take a break here on Fred TV. The third quarter will be coming to you on the other side. Don't change the channel.
Honor, courage, sacrifice, pride, our city. Fall River has traditionally been in the forefront of honoring our nation's soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen. Vietnam veterans took the initiative to secure rights to an 80% size replica of the Healing Wall for Veterans Bicentennial Park. The names of over 58,000 fallen heroes will be engraved on the 360-foot-long replica wall. 100% of the money raised benefits the building of our Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall in Fall River. Help build our wall, which is scheduled to open in 2020. The meaning, the spirit, and the value of the wall is everyone's. Be part of this exceptional, once-in-a-lifetime project. To make a donation, please visit VietnamMemorialWall.org or connect with us at Facebook.com.
Welcome back, everybody, to the field house. Third quarter about to begin. It will be the Lady Boxers who have possession to start off the third, and they hold a 25-14 lead here as we come back from the halftime break. Lewis with the pass from Callahan, can't get it to go. Holly had the second chance, couldn't get that one to go either. And then Lewis got it back and was just a little bit off angle. Now Durfee gets it back on the steal in the air from Samantha Soares. So that is put in for a two. Basket on the other side for Fernandez. Only one from three-point land tonight. Big reason why is that there's been like innumerable turnovers tonight. Unbelievable how many turnovers for both sides. We've seen block shots. Meanwhile, Landry Karen hits one from outside. And Brockton calls a timeout after the three ball. So much like Coach Smith did in the first quarter, calling a timeout really right at the start of the quarter, kind of the same deal here, just a minute 15 into the third, and Coach Thatcher calls timeout. Really looking forward to this week. We've got a lot of games, a lot of stuff going on this week. And we're teaming up with, I think I mentioned it, I did mention it in the boys game last, right before break, that we're teaming up with DCTV for the Indians Hilltoppers game here at the field house. So that's Tuesday. We also have Diamond versus Durfee hockey. There's wrestling on Wednesday, Durfee versus New Bedford. And then more girls hoops on Friday against Bridgewater Rainham. And then there's swimming and diving at the Boys and Girls Club on Saturday morning against Conley. So you want to talk about a stacked week to start off January. We got a lot going on here in the world of sports. And we do plan to have cameras at every event there. I'm not sure which ones we're covering in their entirety and which ones will be highlights. But we are planning to at least have cameras at every one of those. Callahan gets tripped up. Not sure how that's not a foul when it was a foul on the other end in the first half. She didn't just go down on her own. Nonetheless, Brockton's going to have it. But you may recall that Lewis tripped up King in the second quarter on that far right corner of the court, and she got hit with the foul. But no foul this time for Brockton on almost the exact same thing. Three ball no good from Montero. And Callahan No good from Holly. Easy pass to Montero for the basket. Williams with the ball. Takes the jumper, no good. Tanis and Lewis looking for it. Williams double teamed, gets the pass to Fernandez, and a travel called.
Come on, Durfee.
Jumper is good from McCants, her first basket of the night. Kicking it out to King. Now Fernandez takes a shot. Passing to McCants, almost lost it, had to slow up. She had open court in front of her and kind of mishandled the ball a little bit, almost lost it. She ran too far past it. And that allowed Brockton to get down the court. Tanis out of play. Oh, not able to get it to go. Fernandez put it up. Couldn't get it to fall. Stolen away by Montero. Pass to Tanis in the paint. Loses the ball. King there to back her up. Kept it inbounds. What an effort. And then Montero runs into a crowd. Gets it out to Fernandez, who puts it down on the jumper. 34-21. Back down the court, Montero passing to King. That's some great ball movement right there. Fernandez once again, she's up to 10 points tonight. It's a 15-point Brockton lead. Outside to McCants, off the back of the rim. Chasing it down is Holly, she'll get there. Back to McCants in the corner, same spot, wants to try for it again, knocks it down. I like that they got her the ball right back. Now Montero wants one of her own, and that's good from three-point land as well. 7 points for her. Rebound and a foul. It's going to be Dingle's first foul. 2 shots coming for Sterling. First one is good. Second shot, no good. And the rebound to Fernandez. And now Durfee will pick up their first foul. It's McCantz's third. She's had one in each quarter off the bench. Holly with the rebound down the court to McCants. McCants puts it up off the front of the basket and into the hands of Williams on the rebound. In the paint, nice move by Fernandez, can't get it to go. Taking the ball away is Lewis. Ripped it out of Ferreira's hands, and now Ferreira got the last laugh because she kept it in bounds and found her teammate. The Hilltoppers didn't get a shot there. Came up empty. That one no good. Kept in off the foot of Fernandez, and it'll be Durfee ball with 1:10 to play in the third. Saw one of the Dartmouth coaches come in to the Fieldhouse pre-game, and that's because the next game for Durfee is going to be on the road at the Carlin Lynch Activity Center at Dartmouth High. While the boys are here. Put back by Dingle on the layup, banking it in off the glass, and the Boxers up over 40 points. So again, we'll have that boys game for you here as Holly puts it in. Durfee boys will host Dartmouth boys. And then girls will be back home Friday for the BR game while the boys travel. Holly picking up her second foul. And it's the second for Durfee of the half. We went almost the whole third quarter without a foul. And taking the shot was Ferreira. She was fouled. Third for Durfee. They pick up back-to-back, and it's the first on Juliana Rivera, who just came in a couple minutes ago. That one well short for Ferreira. No good on the first try. Second one, a little more on it, but couldn't get it to fall. Callahan weaving through traffic, one-on-one to the basket, tries the underhand scoop. You know, Kat's a good player. You know, we've seen her, you know, for her whole career here. She is a senior this year. But, you know, in the first game and now even tonight, we've seen that a couple times. And even last year, a couple of the girls would do that, and those underhand flips just don't seem to work very well. Better success when you're going and actually banking it in off the glass or something like that, but just the kind of underhand flip, it's kind of like you're just throwing it up there in no man's land, if you will. And I don't know, I feel like when you go into, obviously it's easier said than done as Williams puts in back-to-back layups here in the final 10 seconds. But I feel like when you're one-on-one with somebody, put the ball up on the glass and try to, you know, make some contact. You'll draw a foul, and maybe, you know, 50-50 chance it'll go in. You look at a three-point swing, whereas, you know, you're going racing to the basket and just kind of underhand scooping it. It's not doing too much. And it hasn't been success with it. You know, it wouldn't be something to mention if every time it was working for whichever player puts it up like that, but it's not. It's not a high percentage shot, at least not in the games that we've seen over the last couple seasons. That's kind of been something that we've seen over the last 2 or 3 seasons, more and more of that, and it's not translating into points. So, you know, looking at it from a spectator standpoint, you know, I'm not on the court, but I'm seeing a player go one-on-one to the basket and then just lobbing it up instead of trying to put it in off the glass. I feel like that might be the better road to go, at least from an analytical standpoint. Well, the Hilltoppers, we'll just recap that third really quickly here. They did put up 13 points. That's the most in any quarter, thanks to 2 from downtown, but Brockton really put it to Durfee, especially toward the end there. 45-27 the score after 3. They put up 20 points in that third quarter. Very impressive, to say the least. And just like that, another quick basket for the Boxers. Brockton picks up their second foul. It's the second for Dingle. After 3, 13 points for Williams, plus a basket, 15 total points for her. Kick it out to her. She wants a 3. That's no good.
Come on, Durfee.
Holly to the basket. And again, another one of those kind of underhand scoops. It didn't pan out.
Come on, D.
Basket is good from Dingle. And it's 49-27. Tipped out of play. Basket good. Tanis with the rebound, kicks it back out. King from the point there. 3 ball for King, and it's 52-29 as Brockton's over 50. Lewis gets her own rebound back. Rivera couldn't get it to go. And Dingle, the pass, King all alone underneath. That one's good for Holly. She's up over 10 points. Oh, so it's a timeout on the court. I was wondering, I thought I heard it, but I was wondering why the stoppage in play. So Coach Smith called timeout, but no official call had been made by the officials on the court. And Coach did decide he wanted to keep it because they were going to stop play for the substitutions. Brockton inbounding after the timeout. So we're back to the action here. King full steam ahead out to the corner. It was Isadora Amazon just into the game. And Fernandez is gonna take 2 shots on Durfee's 4th foul. It's the first on Callahan. First trip to the line for Fernandez. Three ball from McCants. Another one for her. Had a nice game off the bench. Second chance, no good.
Let's go, Durfee, come on. Let's go.
Well, McCants gonna go for another one. Long three, hit the rim. Would have been dead on if it was on the mark. Had plenty on it. Williams gets around Holly. Durfee's 5th foul. And it's going to be Holly's 3rd. Dingle inbounds the ball to Cherry. King underneath. Picked up by Thorn, who puts it in and is fouled. And one, no good. That one's good from Evna Ferreira, her first basket. And that makes it a 21-point lead. Brockton picks up their 4th foul. King's 1st. Wow, how about McCants here in the second half? 3 from downtown. 11 total points. Very impressive with the long ball, and all have come in that corner too. That's her spot. Maybe that's the offensive spark that the Hilltoppers need here.
Come on, D.
You know, tough way to start the year without a win through 6 games. It'll be 7 after tonight. But, you know, someone like McCants coming in. You know, making stuff happen. She's quick to the ball. And Durfee picking up number 7 here. I think that's going to be on Holly. It is. That's going to be her 4th. So 2 shots for Dingle. And both will fall. Jumper no good. Holly with the rebound takes it away from 2 Brockton players. And Ferreira went down pretty hard. You see Coach Thatcher and our trainer Kelly Mahoney going out to check on her. Definitely in some pain. Not sure if she maybe rolled an ankle or maybe twisted the knee up a bit on her way back down on the rebound, but we're going to step aside on the injury timeout here. We'll conclude the game here on Fred TV right after this quick break.
Hi, my name is Laura Ferreira. I am the Director of Traffic and Parking for the City of Fall River. As the school year begins, we want to remind everyone of the school zone safety laws. Crosswalks are here for a reason, your safety. Please use them. Always wait for a crossing guard to stop traffic and escort you safely. Drivers, please use caution when entering a school zone. 20-mile-per-hour speed limits are strictly enforced as mandated by state law. By being respectful and patient with one another, we can all arrive at our destination on time and in one piece. Thank you for your attention. If you have concerns or questions, please contact my office at 508-324-2123. Let's have a wonderful school year.
We're back here to the field house. We see Evna Ferreira being helped out by her teammates, her coach, and our trainer, Kelly Mahoney. And you see her leg extended. It does appear a knee injury, in a lot of pain. Unfortunately, you know, you never like to see it. Injuries are part of sports, but, you know, never something that you want to see happen to anybody, obviously. So, but we hope for speedy recovery for Ferreira. And she's helped off the court. And both sides will get back to the action here for the final 2 minutes and 28 seconds. It's 59-41 in favor of Brockton. He's looking to pick up win number 5 on the season. Brockton will inbound as we hear the whistle, and we're back to it. King passing down underneath to Amazon. Back to King it goes. Puts up the jumper, no good. Tanis with the rebound, no good. There was some contact there. There should have been a foul. But instead, just the out of bounds call, and 14 seconds on the shot clock. Brockton will get to inbound, but there was a lot of contact on Tanis as she went up there for that banker off the glass. Inbounding to King. King and Leanne Torres, number 44, going at it. And here comes Torres, working the sideline here, slows up. Holly called for it. King takes it away. Puts it in for the basket. That puts King up into double digits. 10 points for her. McCants. Oh, just short. That would have been number 4. And a foul. Durfee's 8th foul. It's a 1-and-1. And it's going to be the 4th on McCants. Dingle going to the line for the 1-and-1. She had 2 free throws earlier in this quarter. Her only trip to the line, she was 2 for 2. That one misses. Amazon and Tanis there for the rebound and the putback. The point goes to Tanis, who picks up her first basket since the second quarter. And now she'll scoop that one up as the ball came loose. Torres couldn't handle it. Bad pass. Holly takes it, going back the other way. King. Foul called on King. It'll be her second. Both coming in this fourth quarter. The 5th for the Boxers. 4 of their 5 coming in this fourth quarter, and Holly will take 2 shots. Holly with 13 points in the game. At the line with 74 seconds to play. And the first one, no good. That one's going to be short. So Ofer at the line for Holly. No good. Cherry with the rebound out to Desiree Almeida. And we're under a minute. No good. Brockton passing the ball around. 30 seconds to play in the game. Cherry to the basket. Good for the 2 points. And she'll get in the book here. That's her one and only basket. Holly gets the basket. Well, Durfee averaging about 40 points a game on the season here. Travel called with less than 5 seconds, but so when you average about 40 points, Durfee just over that average, but you know, in terms of what they're allowing, McCants tried to bank it in on the 3 ball, no good. 65-43. You know, when you're giving up, you know, more than 10 points to what you normally can put up offensively, that's not going to win you a lot of games. And Lady Hilltoppers definitely struggled tonight offensively. That second quarter, just the 6 points really put them behind for good. We're not able to crawl back from that. Now, it's worth noting that they did put up 16 points. Big thanks to McCants in that fourth quarter. That was their highest output of any quarter. But, you know, Brockton put up 20 in the third and then another 20 here in the fourth. 40 points in the second half is a pretty impressive way to close out a game. So the Boxers really overmatched the Hilltoppers tonight. As they pick up win number 5. Durfee falls to 0-7 here as we're already third of the way through the regular season. All right, thanks for tuning in tonight, folks, from the field house. For our crew behind the scenes, Nathan Saucier and David Montero running camera. Thank you guys. I'm Evan Massoud saying so long from Durfee. Good night.